Hi, I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We are Untitled Nerd Network. We're finally caught up. We are caught
Yes,
up.
we are caught up to
Yep.
date.
We are caught up to the point in The Walking Dead where we are fully caught up with the series. We have now, once again, seen every episode of the series. So far, this is episode 19 of season 10. The episode is called One More. And Gabriel and Aaron are running around searching for supplies. They have a map given to them by Maggie. Every single thing that they seem to find is
It's gone to
empty.
shit.
Comes up short. They're not really having any luck finding anything.
Yeah.
And they finally run across this warehouse.
It looks promising, and it wasn't on the map.
Yep, it wasn't on the map. It looks promising, and they find some goodies. They find a boar trapped in a room. They kill it. They cook it.
Okay, well, the reason they kill it is Aaron was scared shitless, and he killed it.
Now, don't get me wrong. The first third of this, Act 1 of this episode, was very, very lighthearted, funny,
Yeah,
and good times all around. Well, they were having a bad time, but it was funny for us to watch.
Yeah, it was, almost the equivalent of slapstick.
Yeah, this is like one of those deals.
Literally, Gabriel fell in a mud hole.
This is like one of those episodes where Wanda and Vision are watching, and Vision's like, why is their misfortune funny?
Yes.
know?
Yes. Didn't understand the concept of laughing at misfortune.
But
because it's so fucking relatable.
Yeah, they fall in mud. It starts pouring down rain on them.
Therefore, ruins the map.
Yeah, ruins the map. It's just they're just the worst luck ever. But they
had decided they were gonna, follow their tracks back, and it poured ass rain.
There is a major back and forth in this episode between the comical, amusing stuff that's happening to them and the just total darkness of the world around them.
Yeah,
they're saying
and I think that was intentional.
Yeah, it was. They were showing a lot of scenes where they'll happen upon a place and there's families who have died together and all hope is lost. There was the family that was dead on the roof of the gas station and they had the word "save me" written on the roof or "save us."
Yeah.
And they were dead up there, huddled together on the mattress, and I mean there was a lot of that, where people who didn't make it this far died, because there just wasn't anything for them. Nobody came to help. They didn't have food. Some people I'm sure killed themselves. Some people killed others, and we're introduced. See, I'd heard. Before these episodes, right around when these episodes started to be made, I heard that they had casted Robert Patrick. Mm-hmm. And my first thought, not knowing what these episodes were going to be about, was that he was going to be one of the head soldiers in the Commonwealth.
Yeah,
and I was really had my hopes up.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as his role started here, I just had the strongest feeling that he wasn't going to make it out of this episode alive.
Right, yeah.
And then, he sets them down and makes them do Russian roulette. And his whole deal is he believes that people are evil. He heard while they were drunk on whiskey the night before, he was up in the attic of this place listening to Gabriel and Aaron talk. And Gabriel basically opened up and said that he believed, that good people were the exception to the rule. And,
he was like, I was drunk. And he was like, well,
yeah,
drunk speaks, sober thoughts, and that sort of thing. But the thing I found the most ironic in the whole thing was Aaron and Gabriel had been talking earlier. And Aaron was like, we should start getting more people like we used to for Alexandria. And Gabriel's like, that's not a good idea. But then they also had a story of where Gabriel did his biggest lesson in ministry was you do more ministering one-on-one than you do with the
preaching
pulpit,
like a group.
Yeah. and he literally like ministered to that guy to get him to calm down. Like, that's what he did. And he was like, hey, I understand, but like, there are good people, and you don't want to face the truth, and this, that, and this. And, of course, Aaron was right along with him because, Aaron was wanting to do that anyway. He was wanting to convince people to come back. And then the biggest irony happened. Gabriel shot his ass.
Did he? No, he didn't shoot him. He beat him in the head with
Aaron's, oh, yeah, that's right.
Aaron's
with Aaron's
spike,
metal arm.
Yeah,
his
spike
mace.
arm. Yeah.
I was like, I did not expect that one, but
and
like
he was starting to come around. He gave his name and everything, so it was Maze, by the way.
I think Gabriel, like, is starting to lose himself a little bit because of everything that's happened with the Whispers. Because he killed that Whisper. Well, he killed Dante, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or no, the other
stabbed
dude.
him to death.
It was Dante.
Yeah, it was Dante.
Yeah.
In the jail cell, and he's starting to lose his compassion, really.
Yeah.
Because just the world is going to crap, and he's starting to just lose faith in it. He's starting to think. Well, I say he's starting to realize, because I think he at this point, I think your communities, yeah, but I think it's less people being evil and more people just being lost.
Yeah, it's lost. They are lost. You're right.
Because people like you.
Because it's like, what do you do? Like and here's the thing, like, they didn't expect Alexandria to be what it was when they came back. Yeah. That was a total shock to everyone. They did not realize that Beta had just stomped through there.
Yep.
And tore everything up. Like, it was bad enough that the hilltop was burned down to the ground. But Alexandria destroyed.
I've got to give, kind of a shout out to, and we're not sponsored or anything, obviously.
Oh, Lord.
But,
yeah.
I want to give a shout out to, like, AMC Plus. This is, like, one of the best bargains.
Oh, yeah.
I think on, like, because we got this.
Just added it to our Prime account.
What is it, like $4.99, $5.99 a month or something like that?
Well, here's the thing. We pay $8.99.
Okay, that's okay.
Because we have, not only do we have AMC Plus, but we have Shudder.
Yeah.
We have IFC.
Sundance,
and there's one more in there.
I'm not totally sure. Well, AMC, you said that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of good channels.
But yeah.
Tons of Walking Dead content. And also, like a lot of scary stuff over on Shudder. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's well worth it. Like, this is one of those things we wanted to get just for the free trial while we were watching, The Walking Dead, and come to find out there's a lot of good crap on here. A lot of good stuff. So, that's how we're watching these episodes. And also, if you get it, the episodes air live Sunday night. But if you get it and want to watch the episodes early, they actually are posting these episodes on the Thursday night before.
Really?
Yeah. So we'll be able to review these on Saturday afternoons like normal. And so yeah, that's going to be. Of course, by the time this airs, I think the season will be over.
Probably.
I'm really thinking that.
Yeah.
But they also have told us that Walking Dead is going to be premiering this summer, which the way people do, they're like, oh my God, we're going to be premiering in August, and then it's like August 30th. I'm like,
of course, every time.
Yeah.
Especially with Walking Dead here.
Yeah. So when it says summer 2021. When does summer end? Like the second week of September or something?
Something like that.
So might as well just go ahead and get ready for
in
a late
the South,
August.
It's like in the October South.
Yeah, might as well just go ahead and get ready for like a Labor Day weekend premiere or something like that. Very last minute. It's still technically summer. Yeah.
It's hot outside.
Yeah.
But anyway, that wasn't even like the biggest twist.
No.
That wasn't even the biggest twist of the show. Gabriel hitting him with that, knocking him out.
Yep. Come to find out, Maze, he was talking, basically, what triggered him was, they turned him into what he is now, is his brother, years back, I guess they were holed up, they started running out of food, and his brother stole the last of his food, and so he, chained his brother up, chained his brother's family up, his wife, kids, everything, and basically gave him a choice of doing the Russian roulette thing of turning the gun on himself or on his family, and he killed his family. And so Maze chained his twin brother up in the attic, and I guess just fed him, and just kept him chained up in the attic up there where he lived. And so they go up there, because they figure out, hey, he was listening to us somehow. Where was he hiding?
Right,
so
because they want to get in his stash, basically.
Yeah, they find the attic. They find the dead bodies that have decomposed. They find some food and stuff. And then over in the corner, they find Maze's brother, also played by Robert Patrick. And he's, beard and the long hair. And, you can tell he's been there completely unkept.
What's his name? What's his name on Harry Potter?
Dumbledore?
No.
Oh, Hagrid.
Yeah, Hagrid.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, he's just, you can tell he hasn't shaved, cut his hair, or anything for 3 or 4 years at least, and he's just been chained up there. He's kind of lost it because he's been secluded in an attic for 4 years.
Yeah.
And his family's dead, and he's been living there with his family's dead bodies, and they let him go, and they're like, okay, look, everything's cool, come back with us, you're good. And the dude takes the pistol and shoots himself in the head, and that's it.
He just can't even deal with it.
They take the food, they leave, and meanwhile, Aaron is seeing all this happen. And this episode, not only did it further Gabriel's character development, and he's kind of lost touch with humanity a little bit, I guess. Aaron is horrified. Like, you could see Aaron is just
terrified. He cannot believe how Gabriel's acting, but at the same time, they decided that they were going to go into the water tower and check out what was there.
Yep, and
so,
that kind of,
he was just like, one more. That was the name of the episode. One more.
You've seen A Brother Where Art Thou, right?
It's been some years,
where
but yeah.
It was kind of a similar situation, because in here, he's like, Aaron tells Gabriel, like, oh my God, you killed him. And Gabriel's like, well, he was, he had his brother up in the attic and all these dead bodies. So I killed him. And he was like, you didn't know that at the time,
Right. But it did work out in Gabriel's favor.
It did, but it could.
Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to come to Gabriel's defense a little bit. And we've talked about this. He knows how to read people. And he probably thought that something went right with that person. That's how he knew how to talk him down. We've talked about this, and he has major influence over people, and I think that's one reason he wears his collar all the time.
Yes.
He knows that.
It was like why Rick wore his police outfit all the time. Really quick, let's play a little game. Okay.
That's not going to be Fuck, Marry, Kill, is it?
No.
Okay.
How do you think this episode would have gone differently if instead of Gabriel with Aaron, it was Negan?
I don't know if it would have went any differently.
Do you think Negan would have killed him like that? Or do you think...
Maybe not right then.
Yeah.
But...
he would have killed him after he found the family up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, they wouldn't have just been like, hey, come on. They'd be like, well, where are you keeping all your stuff at?
Yeah.
And then the dude probably would have started acting weird.
Now, what do you think about the Russian roulette thing? Do you think Negan would have turned the gun on himself? Do you think he's at that point?
I don't know if he's at that point yet. That's hard to say.
Ooh. That's a good little kind of character study there. I'm very curious. I would love to know. That might be something that I put out on like Twitter or Facebook, like tag The Walking Dead and a hashtag or two, and be like, "Hey, what do y'all think?" That might be something. Check
That
me
is
out,
something.
the real UNN on Twitter.
The reeling. The reeling.
Which I say to everybody, check me out now, but this isn't going to air for like another 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going to put it on right after we air this. So don't worry. You can go back and look at what happened a few weeks ago when I did that.
Mm-hmm.
With like my present, which is now my past, which is now the future.
Shut the fuck up, Ronnie.
What do you give this episode?
I'm gonna give it an 11. I really liked it.
Yeah, I got to give it an 11 too. This wasn't like
you know what gives it 11? The twist, dude. Like
Yeah.
it was a 10 episode in general, but Gabriel killing him, and then they finding the family upstairs, and then the brother shot himself. Like that was some good classic scary movie shit.
Yep.
I loved it.
This is one of those that if somebody wanted to know what The Walking Dead was about now, you could show it to them by itself, and it would be a damn good episode.
Absolutely.
You didn't have to have background for this to be a good episode. There's Zero.
He didn't. I know he was on a minute ago.
I think he's about to lay back down. Oh, that big old baby.
So you give him an 11?
Oh
too?
yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
This episode was just powerful. It was so powerful.
It was really good.
All right, we'll be back for next time. I don't even know what the next episode's called. It's not listed yet. So,
Ooh,
and I don't feel like going onto Wikipedia and looking.
We're caught up.
All of the episodes their names have been released. I just haven't gone and looked. Because I know the last episode is Here's Negan. And that's
all you care about.
That's the third episode from now. We got 2 more episodes, and then Here's Negan.
Then Lonnie's favorite one.
I cannot wait. Because they're probably going to do Here's Negan very similar to how they did the Daryl story. They're going to show some. I think it'll be a little more past. But I'm really looking forward to a Negan standalone episode. It's going to be fantastic.
They just show him in the jail cell the whole episode.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's like thinking back on everything.
Playing tiddlywinks.
Oh no! I hope that there is some kind of, what do you call it? I hope there's some kind of like good cliffhanger for that episode, because to be completely honest, we've got 3 more episodes, and so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like April. The first part of April is when the episode's gonna air, and then either after that episode or the next week, I think Fear the Walking Dead's coming back on.
Okay.
And they're going to do a season of it, and then Walking Dead's coming back on. So it's going to be like boom, 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 boom. Like there's going to be between now and the holiday season, there is going to be so much content, because The Walking Dead's going to be releasing damn near every week. I don't think we're going to watch Fear the Walking Dead, but
no.
I'd be interested to kind of see where it's going. So we've got that, and then we're going to have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They're going to skip a week. Like that's happening this coming Friday.
I can't wait.
As we film this. So yeah,
it's
going to be fantastic. We've got so much just TV to be released, not even counting the Marvel movies that are scheduled to release. We'll see how that goes. So yeah. All right, we'll see y'all next time. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We're Untitled Network. We will see y'all for the next season 10 episode.